What's up, guys? I'm OldSkoolBrian, and today I'm going to say a lot. Hey guys, what's going on? Today I'm going to talk about a subject that's come up recently, and that's the retro gaming community shrinking or dying. I'm not going to get into that so much as I'm going to get into, this is more for you guys that have smaller channels that are just starting out. And, the reason why I'm going to do that is I don't think the gaming community is dying or shrinking. I just think the gaming community is kind of getting discouraged. And a lot of people are getting discouraged with not getting subscribers and stuff like that. I watched a ton of videos on it, shrinking. Lawn Boy Post, Steve Benway, a bunch of them. And what Lawn Boy Post said was, he said, he kind of touched on it a little bit, and he kind of touched on it with channels getting discouraged. A lot of people start out and, they get discouraged easy when it's hard to get their subs, and he makes a good point that once you get 100 subs, then you kind of know you made it, I think, me, personally, when I started making videos, when I decided to start making videos, it was because I watched a lot of big channels for a long time, and I was like, you know what, I got a huge collection, you know what, I think I'd like to do this, and I started making videos. And at the point when, Snestastic, you guys gotta know him, when he subscribed to me, that's when I was like, you know what, people gotta like my stuff. This guy's got, a good channel, tons of subs, and for him to sub to me, I knew then that I can make this work and I can make this grow. And I think that a lot of people that get discouraged when they first start doing this, before they get 100 subs or 50 subs, and they kind of, just stop making videos, I think that, these are the people that need encouragement and stuff like that. One and only, a guy that I'm subscribed to, he's also subbed to me, he always says in his videos, networking is everything, networking is everything, and he's right. Networking is everything. You got to talk to people. You got to, you got to watch other channels. You got to comment. You got to talk to people, and that's how you're going to get subscribers. A lot of mistakes I think people make is when they're starting out, and I did it, is putting out multiple videos in one day. I used to do it, and at some point I analyzed what I was doing, and I was like, you know what, when I do one video, I get, 100 views. If I do 2 videos in a day, I might get 70 views on each, 60 views on each. I think that you got to spread your content out. It'll help. Make a video every other day when you start out. Make a video every 3 days when you start out. Ask bigger channels to take a look at your channels. I'm not saying like ask Pete Dorr or, Happy Console Gamer, those guys, because chances are they're not gonna check your channel out. They get so many messages a day, it's gonna be nearly impossible for you to stand out in those messages and get them to check out your channel. But you could ask the people that have 1,000 subs, 5,000 subs, I wouldn't go any higher than that, to check your channel out, and maybe they will. You got to stick with it. You can't, think it's going to happen overnight. You're going to get tons of subs and it's going to happen overnight. I mean, I'm at around 1,100. It's taken me 7 months, and I've had a lot of help from the gaming community. So, stick with it. I encourage all you guys. Out of all the subscribers I have, probably 20% of them make videos. The other 80%, I encourage you guys to make videos. Try it out. I'll watch them. Send me a message. So, comment on my video. Send a message on my channel for me to check you out. Everybody that does that, I check your channel out. If I like it, I'll subscribe to it. And that's how you're going to grow. It's networking. You can't really put a video up and just expect for somebody to stumble across it. I mean, I still stumble across channels now. I'll stumble across a channel that have 10,000 subscribers. I just haven't seen them yet, and I'll immediately sub to them. So that's what it is. I don't think the gaming community is shrinking or dying. I just think you guys need some encouragement. I think some of you, You know, right now, somebody that's watching this is the next Pete Dorr. You know, you might have a collection that makes, you know, somebody big, you know, their collection look like, you know, a little kid's collection. You know what I mean? Some of you probably have a collection that makes mine look like nothing. You know what I mean? And so, I mean, you have stuff to bring to the table. So I encourage you to do it. I encourage all the new channels to don't quit. Keep it up. Like One and Only says, networking's everything. And just wait, like Longboy said, until you get that 100 subscriber. Once you reach that 100 subscriber mark, you're going to get more and more. There was times where I would go, you know, days without getting a subscriber. And now I get, you know, 7, 8, 9, 10 a day. And that's just because of the amount of people I have that are already watching my videos. So that's it. I don't think the community is dying. I don't think it's shrinking. I just think it needs some encouragement. And one more thing. When I look at the gaming community, I don't look at it as the people that are making videos. I look at it as a whole. I look at it as the 80% that don't make videos. You guys are part of the gaming community. Without you guys, there's no reason for us to make videos. Nobody's going to watch them. So I look at it, you know, like that, as a whole, not just people making videos. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. And you know, I really got a bad case of ADD, so I probably said a lot and kind of rambled. But I hope you get the point, and I hope you big channels do the same thing. Encourage the people that are subscribed to you to do this. Encourage the people that are subscribed to you that only have 10 subscribers to, you know, stick with it. Don't stop. You know, you're the best way of making the community grow. And that's it. Thanks for watching, and I will see you later. Go and eat some chicken.